At one point in time in your life, you got to stand for something. I've had friends that I have to love from afar because I'm not going to get close with the woman in your life, which now becomes like my sister. And I know you doing XYZ because at one point in time, you got a conscience, and that don't make you less of a man. Because when you think about it, you're actually complicit with that behavior with somebody saying they stepping out. Now, if there's a conversation with your peoples that, you know, we doing the poly thing, we open, I get it. But now if you openly deceiving somebody that now I grew an attachment to, because you can't say that's your man if they married, she becomes like your sister. And you're okay with him doing that to her. Let's think about the STDs bringing home something. Let's think about the toxic chick that might want to come fight the wife. Actually seen it. He mine too. What? Let's think about the variables that come with that. We not kids no more. You're standing on some bullshit G code. Karma's real. And karma touch you too. Because you actually are accessory to it. At one point in time, you got to stand for something. There's a lot of guys that say they biblical, they about their nuclear families. But when this topic was brought up, they moved different. So you 1 foot in, 1 foot out? Oh, you're not a loving father, huh, Marcus? You don't
Why
love
the
your
fuck is
kids
you
and
talking to me? I'm why
no,
like
no,
why
I'm
the fuck is
giving
you
you
even
no,
talking
I'm
to
not
me? Don't
disrespecting
mention
you.
my
Hold on,
fucking name,
listen.
dude. Why the fuck is you
Hold
even
on.
talking
I'm
to me?
not disrespecting you, Marcus. Watch this. Stop jumping off the handle thinking somebody's trying to disrespect you. Watch me. I'm not disrespecting you. I swear. You're a loving father, but how could you say that? If you're raising like, no, I'm just giving a generalization, not being specific. You gave a model that I'm using. Just calm down. Okay, I'm raising under these tenets, and I'm trying to be the best father that I can be. But now, if I'm doing that, and then I hold these values out here, am I being the best father I can? I just wanted your feedback. Get that thing out your heart. I'm talking to the man, the
Again,
progressive father.
again, I just told what I say when I first came up here. If I fuck with you like that, then yeah, you can say something to me. But if you a picky type of person, a little nag, don't say shit to me. I consider you a picky type of person. Don't say shit to me, bro. Make your point and move on. You don't gotta address me.
Hey, Kenny, you could use me as an example because I had the same sentiment.
Okay. That I pose that to you. So Marcus, I won't make that mistake again. Trying to make amends with you. So go ahead.
You on mute, Trev. You on mute, Trev.
My bad. So I'll say it like this. There are certain things that as far as how that's going, where I would put your coat. I wouldn't suggest anybody have any unprotected situations because you know the rules. You can't bring any STDs back. You can't bring any babies back. You should be protecting yourself, right? And some people will say, "Well, damn, what you mean? It ain't no right way to do the wrong thing." Okay, cool. Y'all can stand on that, and that's fine. I'm just telling you how the shit go for real. And my moral compass may not point in the same direction as yours, and I'm gonna accept that, right? And I'm only going by situations because I made a whole video about it. Sometimes a side joint will actually enhance a relationship. And maybe you don't believe in that, but a lot of the things that he may expect from his wife, maybe she can't do or is not willing to do, but he doesn't want to break up his family. Maybe he's in a situation that he doesn't want to all the way be in. So, but he's not putting her in predicaments. There's certain things that maybe she just can't perform or her duties or whatever. And that's possible. But he wants to be around his kids. He still wants to take care of his family. He's still fulfilling his duties and he's not taking anything away from her. He might just be getting it and going. Now, when you start trying to go out, like Viz was talking about, showing off and bringing around everybody and doing the most. Now I think you crossing that line at that point. But I'm just being realistic about how things work, and I can absolutely separate the idea of someone being a solid dude. There's plenty of people who I could trust with money, trust with family, and everything else, but they still happen to cheat. They still a solid ass dude in every other facet. Like I could trust them with everything, and have people I've known for decades, right? And they straight every other way. They just so happen to dip off every here and there to take care of a sexual appetite. And I'm not going to say that this is right or wrong. I certainly don't believe in karma. I can tell you that because that's not real. But what I'm saying is, if that's what he wants to do, and he's functioning as he's not a degenerate. Out, I mean, he's doing what he do, but he's still a solid dude out of that. He's still taking care of his family. He's still making sure his wife wants for nothing. He's still taking her trips. He's still fulfilling all of his other duties. But he just need to dip off now and then to go ahead and scratch that itch. And I'm not saying it's right, but I'm just saying that's realistic and that's how I feel about it. And I won't judge a man based on that because there are men and women are wired differently. There are some females who will, fuck you under the table, but not really. Most men have an insatiable thirst, or not most, a good amount of men do. And their wife possibly can't keep up with it. That's why some people date multiple women or have the polygamy, which is more realistic for everyone to be forthcoming about it. I would prefer people did that. But most men ain't in a position to have a woman do that. Most women, you not normally gonna get with a woman that's gonna go for that. To be honest, you got to be like one of them guys, and most of us ain't one of them guys. So it's not realistic
So
for them to do it that way.
Yeah.
okay, so
I,
with all that being said, Trev, is it comfortable you if it is it comfortable for you to build a bond with his wife or his woman, knowing that this is happening and she is tight with you as for a love and space? Because I know you got people in your life that good friends, and you're real tight with their females as well, and you look at them like sisters. Does the dynamic make you feel a type of way, knowing that this is a woman, she does not step out, loving mother, and so on and so forth, but old boy, he's doing this thing on the side? Or
Not at
do
all.
you like,
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. No, it doesn't make me feel any type of way because I understand I'm a man too, right? And
what?
even though that might be something that I don't practice, I can absolutely empathize with it. That's just my stance on it.
Let me jump in there, Joe, because my thing is
respect?
we gotta like, we can't come in here and act like hypocrites. You feel me? We sit up here and talk about how when a man does this, it's not because he, want to leave his family, he ain't in love and this, that, and the other. It's not because of feelings. A man can go do X, Y, Z and not think about it tomorrow. We also have to look at that in this scenario. If I say these things, right, and this is something that we all understand it to be true, right? How am I gonna fault somebody that's what they doing? No, I fault a man about being a responsible man. You feel me? Are you taking care of your responsibilities? That's what I care about. You know what I'm saying? Are you moving like a man? Are you moving the way you should be moving? If not, then you probably need to get your priorities in order. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna sit here and when it comes down to building a relationship with his woman and all that, bro, look, that's not that don't even correlate to me. You know what I'm saying? That's not my business. Because I don't want that to be my business. Don't come asking me nothing about what y'all got going on. Don't ask me nothing about what he did. I don't want to know about it because the way you keep your marriage together is to keep y'all business in-house. That's y'all business. Don't come talking to me about it. You feel me? That has nothing to do with me.
And I have to respect that, Lord. That's why we have differences of opinion. I can respect how you see your POV, but I don't feel that way. And I'm standing on a different, because if I build a relationship with you, it would bother my conscience. And everybody's allowed to think the way they wish to think. Now, if it's that your wife, that would really bother my conscience. If it's your girl, I would try to make distance because I don't want to involve myself with no one ever having to come and ask me questions regarding things that women intuition pick up and so on and so forth. So out of
Yeah,
respect
see,
for that person and their relationship, real quick, Law, I would make distance. I would dap you up and stuff, but I just don't want to be in a point where I may potentially have to be lying to somebody.
right. You
And
know
I
what I'm
got
saying?
what
And
you said.
I got you. And that's why it ain't my business. Don't come ask me nothing because I'm not lying about it because I don't know shit. That ain't got nothing to do with me. You feel me? like real talk, that's something that as a man he would have to handle or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like it was a joke that I heard this cat saying on another podcast. He was like, Joe, why you worried about how she feel? You want my woman? You know what I'm saying? Like real talk, like why you care so much? You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't got nothing to do with you. You feel me? Like so, you know,
I don't know. I don't know, Law.
mm.
And it's crazy for me to say this, but I damn near agree with Kenny on this one.
Oh wait! Did y'all get that on camera? Did that book it? Mark it on the calendar, y'all.
Yeah, no, I feel like if this is your wife, it's especially me now, you know what I'm saying, as a grown man. When I was younger, running the streets, doing my thing, yeah, maybe, okay, I could get it. But as a grown man now, uh, if I associate myself with you, me and my old lady, we going out with you and your old lady, we building this bond, this relationship, and you know what I'm saying, and you creeping, you sloppy with it, you're letting it be known, then it's like, yeah, I damn near don't, I damn near can't associate myself with you, you know what I'm saying, like that. I may say something, you know what I'm saying, but I'm gonna leave it as that, because just as we all addressed, you a grown ass man too, so you gonna do whatever you want to with your dick. I can't police that, and that's not my job to. But at the same time, uh, just as Treya spoke in scripture tells us, iron sharpens iron. Me personally, I do believe in karma. You know, you reap what you sow. So if that's what you're putting out into the universe, then in some way, shape, or form, that's gonna come back on you. And however it is that it comes back on you, who's to say? But you know, I think that there is a line that has to be drawn. You know what I'm saying? If we built the bond, if me and Marcus, we kicking it every single day type shit, we talk every day or something, and I found out that he cheating on his wife, then yeah, I'm, man, bro, what's up with that? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna check in, see if it's something going on in the household. Just because that's on some real shit, Law. I mean, we all came from the streets. So shit, if you was out of line, nigga, you was in violation. You had to stand in a circle and be on and it has to be talked about in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I grew up. That's
So
yeah.
big. I get your point, right? And yeah, you is right about the violations. But so this is how I took the question, right? Like I wouldn't advocate for nobody to be out there cheating on their wife. I'm not gonna say go cheat on your wife. I'm strictly looking at it from the sense of in real life situations, I done cut somebody off for not taking care of their kids. But if I seen them cheating, I've never cut nobody off behind that. And for me to come up and say that I would do that or I've done that, I would be lying about that. Now, like trying, like, man, Joe, everything cool. Or if it seemed like he in a fucked up situation and he just trying to get through, I might give him some game or some advice on how to try and fix the relationship. Or I always advocate for people to be honest, but I've never cut nobody like off for that. And I get it. I get like the point of view that you standing on. Like some people would be like, if you sold drugs before, I can't fuck with you. I ain't never cut nobody off for that neither. You know what I'm saying? I'm not condoning and saying to go do it, but I'm saying realistically speaking, I've never said I'm not messing with somebody based off of this particular offense. But there is offenses like you touch a child or some shit. I'm not fucking with you ever again.
Right.
You don't take care of your kids. I'm not fucking with you ever again. Now, I'm not condoning it and saying, you know what I'm saying, certain things is right or wrong. I'm just saying, would I cut you off for completely? That wouldn't be the thing that I'll do it for.
Let me say this. But y'all let me jump in there real quick.
You on,
Man, listen.
you on
These
mute.
women in the
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
yeah, Brody, who
Y'all
was
can hear me?
muted?
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
hear you in law.
Yeah. But look, real quick, I just want to say this. These women in the chat need to know they lying. Like they hold their homegirls accountable for having side niggas and going on these girl trips and do. Come on, y'all, shut up with that. Y'all know good and well y'all ain't holding these women accountable. Man, SMD. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know it's some bullshit, law. You know it.
you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. They over there talking. I'm reading the chat on the. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? I'm disappointed with these men. Girl, that ain't my business. Just like it ain't your business when you be letting your homegirls, y'all go on these girl trips and y'all do this, that, and the other. You ain't telling her, girl, you wrong. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be encouraging the bullshit. Y'all got whole
Man,
movies dedicated to it. Shut up.
I mean, in all honesty, bro, I feel like a lot of people just don't know. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't put their business out there and they private with what they do. You know what I'm saying? But for me, it's like, if I see you, whatever. But I did have a situation where it was easy to cut off one of my homeboys because my woman was friends with his woman and he will always get caught up. And then his woman will be talking to my woman about it. And I was like, God, come on. You know what I'm saying? She calling saying, is he really over your house? I'm like, God damn, bro. Like what's going on? I was like, okay, yeah, this is getting too much. That is sloppy. You know what I'm saying? Where everybody know when you're getting caught up, whatever. But if I just so happen to catch you or whatever, bro, I might be like, man, I don't know who that woman was. It's probably his cousin, his little sister. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm minding my own business. And hey, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But
That shit don't never go right. If you see somebody cheating and you recognize that they cheating and you don't say nothing and and they get caught, he knew. Or
yeah, but who gonna know that I knew? You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Like a lot of this stuff really ain't gonna happen.
When I was running the club downtown, called Red Kiva, the owner woman was cheating on him. I'm driving in traffic. I look over. I see another nigga with his legs up on the dash. I say, oh hell no. I turn my head like I ain't see the shit. I go to the gig that night, to the club, and then she was trying to talk to me about it. I'm like, man, I don't know what you're doing, but whatever you're doing, you just need to fix that and be discreet. I don't know. I ain't see it. So she get caught. First thing she tell the owner is, yeah, he knew about it. I'm like, why you even bring me in this shit? I ain't got nothing to do with this.
Yeah, that's
that shit blew all the way up. And then when I was younger, like 2 times I actually tried to tell the guy, one of my teammates' girlfriend had went in his phone and took my number out and started trying to text me. I'm like, bro, get your girl. She just texted me. He don't leave her. Get mad at me. The nigga don't want to pass me the ball now and all type of extra goofy shit. And the other time, my homie Ray, I tell him about his girls. This was in my early 20s. I stopped that shit. I stay out people's business now. But in my early 20s, shit, he mad. He down there trying to beat the girl to death. He get a domestic and got back with her when he got out. I'm like, man, I'm out that shit. That shit don't never.
That's why you
never.
stay out of
You
people's
stay out of it
business.
because I've witnessed that happen. One of my homeboys he told that his chick was cheating and shit, and then he was like, oh, word. He approached her about it, knew exactly where it came from, and they got back together. Now, guess what? You the odd man out because she ain't gonna let you mess with homeboy no more. That's the funny part. So now you out the circle completely. Just mind your business. You know what I'm saying? Like, mind your business. It ain't your business. Leave it alone.
So
Go
with
ahead.
me saying all that, all those stories and testimonies, me being proactive, they just told you the latter part. So where was I wrong? If you dissect the stories that was just told, where was I wrong?
Well, bro,
Kenny, I
you
don't
got to
think you're
remember
wrong.
that.
I think you just
Yeah.
have a different perspective. I don't think you're wrong. I can't fault what you're saying. I respect how you feel, how Viz feel. I don't see anything wrong about it. And maybe my sentiment is wrong, right? But It's dishonest. That's how
I'm
I
not
feel about it.
saying